Well, hi Libras, welcome to Quickie Tarot. Hey, it's time for a weekly reading. We're just going to leave it a general weekly reading. Let's go. Let's ask the universe what is in store for Libras. And there you are, very first card. What is in store for Libras? Woo. What is coming up? Please tell us for Libras. Woo. All right, you were the first card. Please give me more cards for this reading, universe. More cards. Is there any more for us? Yes. Any more? No. Okay, let's see what we got going here. All right, let's take a look at these. So Libra, the overall energy of this reading right here is the Fool. The Fool. Hey, leaping into things without looking, just fun and folly, carefree kind of energy surrounding this reading. Let's learn more about that. So up here in your highest energy is you. So this is the Justice card, the card of Libra. This is the energy of balancing your life scales, getting them balanced, trying to keep them in balance with that sword up. Like, you know, don't mess with me. I'm trying to balance my scales here. And you know that's what you're all about. You need to be balanced all the time. Your highest energy. Next to that, we have the Two of Cups. Now, this is a beautiful friendship. This is a friendship, it's a special connection friendship with love. So it's right next to the Justice card in balancing those scales. So I feel like there's a little bit of something going on here with someone else who is very special to you, that you're running the risk of tipping those scales, throwing those scales off balance, and you see it and you feel it. So let's read on and let's find out what's going on with this special friend. Next to the Two of Cups is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, that is about taking time to yourself, resting, healing, seeking advice from the universe. It's a very spiritual card. See the stained glass windows in the background? So let's find out. This has to do also, because this card is right between Justice and this card. So you are taking time to yourself. There's something you need to think about here. There's something going on with a very special friend with love. It might be a friend with benefits. It just might be a special friend which you share love. So let's read on. Then we have, under the Justice card, all this communication. This is like texting or emailing back and forth. So this communication card here, the Eight of Wands, is right next to the Fool card. Leaping into things without looking. I wonder what's being said in this communication that's going on here. Because it feels like it's tempting you to leap into something or do something without thinking it through. And that is right under that Two of Cups, that Fool card, right under there. And it just seems like to me, the two of you are talking about something that you're a little uncomfortable with. Let's read on. So next to the Fool card, we have the Hermit, card of Virgo. But more importantly, it's the energy, again, reaching out to the universe, trying to seek your path forward. The universe hears you anytime this card comes out, okay? So they're trying to show you They're trying to guide you on the right path. It's right below the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, again, taking that time out to yourself, resting, a lot of thinking, meditating, healing going on here. So the universe hears you, and they're going to try to show you your path forward. And it might be about taking that risk. It really might. The Hermit is facing the Fool, but let's reserve, what I think about it for a while. Let's keep reading. So under the Eight of Wands, we have the High Priestess. This is the card of intuition. This is the card of knowing. So all this communication that you're doing with someone very special, someone close to you, it seems like you don't even need it. You don't even need the communication because you already know the answers. If you listen to your gut, it's going to guide you. Your intuition's running high right now. Pay attention to it. That's why the card is here, the High Priestess, right under the card of all that communication, texting or whatever you do, Snapchat, email, whatever it might be. So next to the High Priestess here is the Seven of Swords. Now, this is under the Fool card. That might be why you're, it's kind of an issue here. So this is sneaky behavior. This is lying, cheating, or stealing. It's just deceitful in nature. So, gosh, it's next to the High Priestess, and so that tells me you already know that. You already know. So this person that you really care about here might be a Virgo. They haven't been truthful. There's been some kind of sly dealings on the side with them, and I think they're trying to get you involved. Crazy. They're trying to get you involved, but your gut is telling you, don't do it, that this is risky. Don't do it, whatever it might be. So go with your gut. It's right under the Fool card. So these three are right in a line. You got this good friend with love. It looks like they're making an offer. It looks like you really have to consider this offer. There's a lot of communication about it. You really have to go deep and think about this. You don't want to throw your life scales off balance. And there's some kind of deceitful behavior involved in this offer, and you know it. And you've been communicating about it. I think the Hermit, why they're shining the lantern here on the Fool, is to pay attention to that. And I think it's a warning. I think it's like, don't leap into something when you don't have all the facts. If you're uncomfortable about it, don't do it. It's like a warning here, like pay attention to your intuition. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're really focused. You've really been working hard on, I don't know what you're working hard on. You are working hard though. You're really focusing, and it might just be at your job. I think you're trying to, while you're trying to focus on your work here, and while you're focusing on your work, you are thinking about all this other offer. And it has something to do with your work, possibly your income, this offer. So, you can see that this worker here, I mean, they're not in the money. They're just working hard to make a living. And I think whatever this is, it feels like a scam. It kind of feels like I don't know, just, too good to be true type idea. Maybe it might be all an idea, okay, from the other person. So then we have this Queen of Cups. Now this is about the love here. There's a lot of questions in this There's a lot of answers in this cup. It's the only cup in the deck with windows all the way around. This is possible water energy, so be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But, you know, more importantly, it's about the questions and the answers. So a lot of love questions. Do they love me? If they do, how much do they love me? Do I love them? If so, how much? So, and I think it has something to do with this partnership up here, because this is a partnership for sure between two people. See, they're toasting, they're cheers, you know. It is a partnership. So there's a lot of questions going on that you're seeking answers to, and that's probably in all this communication. But then we have this Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is feeling kind of out in the cold, rejected, kind of like left out of something, ignored, feeling lonely, alone, like you're having to deal with something alone here. It's next to the Hermit card. This is part of, it's part of your seeking your path forward. You want to get out of this. You want to get out of this feeling. And it has also to do with questions about love. Like, why did they leave me like this? Why did they leave me high and dry? Why they leave me like this? Huh. So this person up here, this could be like friends with benefits. This could be a friend and a lover. Then we had the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is in your highest energy. This is the card, it's a fire sign card, be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But more importantly, it is, she holds that staff of new beginnings. The love of gardens and animals. So you're thinking about a new beginning here. It's on the other side here of reaching out to the universe. You've taken time out for yourself. Perhaps this is what's gotten you ready for this new beginning. You've healed, and I think that's more like it. I think you've healed or are healing, and you're moving towards a new beginning here. Huh. This is above the Five of Pentacles. So you're getting ready to leave this energy here that you've had so many questions about, like why you were left that way. Perhaps all this has already happened. That could be too, that someone has gotten you involved. You did get close to the edge of the cliff. You didn't follow your intuition. It turned out they were being sneaky and taking advantage of you. And you've had to reach out to the universe about all this because they left you feeling like this. And so you've just been burying your nose in your work and working on yourself. We have the Nine of Wands right here. This is just like it looks. Next to the Queen of Cups, you are sick and tired of trying to figure out the love. You've had it. It's worn you out. You are at your wit's end about all this energy of the Queen of Cups of trying to figure out the love. And you've had it. You're worn out. Well, what's happening here is you are entering a new beginning. You are taking on a new beginning. We have the Wheel of Fortune right here, right next to the Five of Pentacles. You're entering a new life cycle. You're leaving this behind and you're moving forward. And this is with the help of the universe. So you've reached out to the universe. Like I said, they do hear you, especially when this Hermit comes out. They do hear you. They have their hand to your back. And they're trying to push you in the right direction for you. So it looks like, I think this is like past energy over here that there was a friend, possible friend and lover, maybe friends with benefits person, got you involved in something that you knew that you were uncomfortable with. It turned out you were right, and it took you right to the edge of the cliff. You felt like a fool getting into it. And it put you in danger somehow, and it could be financial danger since the Eight of Pentacles is here. But you figured it out. You reached out to the universe. You've been burying yourself in your work. You tried to figure this out, like, why would they treat me that way? Didn't they love me? I mean, lots of questions like that, and you're finally like getting to your wits' end about the whole thing and letting it go. You're letting it go. They left you like this. So you're finally getting ready to let it go and start that new beginning here with the Queen of Wands. That Wheel of Fortune is helping you. That is the universe. They are helping you move forward. So Libra, this was your reading. And thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.